Hello and welcome back to the Game Nexus. It's Stewart here. I'm doing another installment of what I hope will become, again, the regular top 5 Infinity action units. Today I'm taking advantage of a new, sort of unexpected release from Corvus Belli. They've released a new sectorial for the mercenary faction called the Druze Security. So, in the fluff, the Druze are a kind of society of mercenaries within Arasalan, which is why the Druze shock teams used to be, or were in the Arasalan vanilla faction. Now it appears that they have their own private military contracting firm, and you are actually able to play them now. And they are very interesting. From what we've seen so far. Not a very large selection of units, which again is kind of why I wanted to go with these. It's just going to be fun. It's going to be a short video today. There's mixes of some units from Hackaslam and Pano in there. I'm going to be focusing on the units that are kind of unique to this faction because I've already covered both of those armies before, so I'm not going to give it to the Clipper Drum Bot or whatever, because I've already done a video on those. I'm really excited about this. They have a tremendous opportunity for link teams, and whatnot. Both Core and Harris. They've got lots of options for duos, which is still exciting. Still makes everything that much more order efficient. I think that these guys, if they can get into some of the bigger tournaments in the United States and Europe, are really going to shake up the meta globally, and I'm really excited to see them in action. So with that in mind, we'll start off with my number 5 pick, who I picked Valyria Gromez. So she's a unique character. She's a hacker. A fairly good hacker, low points cost. She's got a hacking device with the Expel upgrade, and she can be put into fire teams of Druze. So she's going to be, you're going to be able to fill that kind of more support hacking role, because she has, with her regular hacking device, access to more support skills, while the Druze hackers are like assault hacking, more offensive kind of hacking capacities. So I think Valyria is going to see a lot of use, and I think she's a really great unit. Number 4 might be a little controversial. I picked Scarface and Cordelia. So it's they are basically they're an independent character duo. It's Scarface is basically a tag, and Cordelia is the engineer, right? But now, in this army, they're a duo, which means that Cordelia is going to be able to move with Scarface and vice versa, which is going to allow her to stay in a much closer range, right? She's a great mechanic, or engineer. It really comes in only at about 10 points extra over the Anaconda tag, with an engineer included, a Whip 13 engineer that can move with him. So I think that these two are going to really fill an excellent slot in anybody's army for like a tag unit, because of the utility and versatility of having them moving together, using their orders that much more efficiently, and really being able to move up the battlefield in unison. And Cordelia can, assist Scarface when he takes damage or goes down. My number 3 pick, I picked Security Chief Arasalan. I think that's how you pronounce it. He is a new unique character. He's basically the head honcho of this company. So he has a lot of really cool things. So he's got a lieutenant option and a regular option. They're both 36 points with a multi-rifle, light shotgun, barrel pistol, and a knife. So he's got Fireteam Duo. He has Fatality and Veteran Level 1, Hyperdynamics 1, and no wound incapacitation. And he can be placed into fire teams with Druze of, like a Harris or a Corlink. And he's really going to be able to tie that together with that no wound incapacitation and the hyperdynamics and really add a lot of versatility to any link that he is in. Number 2 is Brawlers. The new Brawlers. So new light infantry with Duo. Their sort of low-end option is 17 points, half SWC for a rifle plus light shotgun. They can compose a core link with up to 3 Brawlers and 2 Druze as a core link. They have awesome specialist options and good weapons loadouts. Armor 2, BTS 3, and still maintaining a respectable 4-4 move, meaning that they're not really suffering any of the mobility that usually comes with higher armor, and a fairly good BTS. So I imagine that the Brawlers are going to take up a linchpin role in any force that they're in. They will comprise an important part of that army. And then number 1, shouldn't really come as any surprise. It's in the name of the faction. It's the Druze Shock Team. So these will 100% form the backbone of your force. Brawlers are really useful, but they're not going to be that central main staple of your faction. Your army loadout might not even have any Brawlers in it. It will have Druze in it. They come stocked with Fireteam Core and Duo, as well as a Harris option. They got X-Visor with lots of their options. So there's an X-Visor Combi Chain Colt DEP for 25 points and a single SWC. They can form that core link team with the Brawlers, as I mentioned before. They can form one with a Clipper Drone Bot and Brawler combo. The links that you're going to be forming are going to be chock-a-block full of specialists. They have Fatality and Veteran Level 1. Fatality, it's a newer skill. It's basically going to add a strength onto the BS weapon they're using. And Veteran basically means that they ignore Isolated and Loss of Lieutenant. So for 80 points and 2.5 SWC, you could have a Harris link of 3 men, and one of them would have a multi-sniper rifle that's burst 3 and damage 16. These guys are going to just intimidate your foe. They're going to be able to really insert a lot of uncertainty into the battle for your opponent. I think that these, particularly just the shock teams themselves, are really going to shake up and really are the kind of exemplary unit of this faction. So that's why they're number 1. So you might disagree with my options or my choices, and that's okay. I would love to hear what you think the unit should have been. I think this was a fairly good pick. This is a very new faction, and I sort of just had time to look through the army builder. Obviously, I haven't had a chance to play with these guys, but I think, given all of the information available, I made the best choices that I could. So that was my top 5 choices for the Bayram Security Force. If you have a better idea or disagree with my options, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think would have been a better choice. get involved. Give us a like and a subscribe on the channel to never miss a new Infinity video. We're going to be doing these more regularly. Hit up thegamenexus.com for articles, and we'll be linking all our videos through that to continue the conversation. And yeah, just come back and check us out. Thanks, guys. Bye.